Hi guys, Patrick here of NoipGeeks.com. As you probably know by now, the Realme C3 is about to arrive in the Philippines. But before Realme officially launches the device in the Philippines on March 5, we already got our hands on a Realme C3 device to share with you our initial thoughts with it. But before we start, we want to reveal that the unit we're getting here in the Philippines is the one with a triple camera setup on the back and a fingerprint scanner. That's the model that came out in Malaysia, instead of the initial variant that came out in India that only had two cameras on the back and no fingerprint scanner. So, let's start. Now, let's start with the design. Right off the bat, you can already tell that the Realme C3 shares the same mold from the other budget Realme device, the Realme 5i, and we actually have videos about that device that you can check on the top right corner. It has the same sunrise design with sun ray-like reflections that radiates from the triple cameras on the top left. It compensates for the straightforward textured design that is a clear departure from the Realme C2 from last year. It uses an anti-fingerprint plastic material that its predecessor also have. This could be very useful since the review unit that we have didn't come with a free protective case. Just like most low-end smartphones, Realme compensates for the device's budget nature by putting a 6.52-inch display on it. In fact, this is even bigger than what the Realme C2 has, which is only at 6.1 inches. However, it still comes with an HD+ resolution, so sharpness is definitely not its strongest suit. Alongside the bigger display, Realme also amped up the battery to 5000 mAh from the 4000 mAh of the Realme C2. This is also one of the reasons why this device feels a bit large and thick. To make up for the large battery, the Realme C3 comes with a 10-watt charger. It may not be the fastest charger around, but is still a welcome addition for a low-end device like this. On the downside, it still uses a micro USB port instead of the newer Type-C standard. The Realme C3 is also the first to use the latest MediaTek Helio G70 processor, a gaming chipset made for low-end devices that also comes with a Mali G52 GPU. The games that we initially tested was playable. Call of Duty Mobile and Mobile Legends run at comfortable frame rates. However, the image quality doesn't look great, probably due to its low resolution display. We will definitely detail the processor's full potential in our full review, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you can check the impressive benchmark scores that we were able to get from it via our hands-on written review linked in the description below. Another big upgrade that the Realme C3 has over its predecessor is the cameras. It now has a triple camera setup on the back, led by a 12-megapixel primary shooter with a bright f1.8 aperture. We also have a 2-megapixel depth sensor, plus a 2-megapixel macro shooter that takes uninspiring photos. If you really want to take close-up shots of small subjects, you might be better off using the 12-megapixel camera instead and just crop it to zoom in. Sitting in a dewdrop notch on top of the screen is the 5-megapixel selfie camera, and as what you can imagine on a 5-megapixel camera, the image quality and details out of this is really soft. It will even look worse when you enable the AI face beauty. Well, that's it for now. We will give our final verdict on this device in our full review, which we will conclude once we have the official price that will be announced on March 5. So if you have questions about this device, make sure to write them down in the comment section below, and we'll try to answer them in our full review. But so far, we are really liking the Realme C3. The company definitely has a strong contender here, especially if they decide to place it in the sub 6,000 category. Again, this has been Patrick from NoiPeaks.com. For more detailed look about the Realme C3, you can check out all the available links down in the description below. May also hit the thumbs up button, share this video if you liked it, subscribe if you still haven't, hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a video, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and yeah. Thank you for watching.